Hello, my name is Mr. Sexton, and I'm going to be your instructor this semester for Government and Politics in the U.S. This is an independent study course, and it's going to be covered in an 8-week time period. This course is generally taught in a 16-week time period, so the first thing we need to realize is that this is going to be a condensed edition of this course. In addition to that, with this being an independent study, you and I will not meet face to face. All of your instruction will be provided online via the college's Moodle Learning Management System. This introductory video is not designed to be an exhaustive resource to you explaining what will happen this semester. For you to understand what's going to be expected of you and how the semester is going to operate, there are several documents already online that you need to be reviewing. First of all, you need to review the course syllabus. You also need to review the document that's posted up there entitled What to Expect This Semester. There's also a document entitled Course Introduction. And then I have up there for you also a document known as or entitled the Tentative Weekly Topic or Chapter Schedule. Please, if you have not taken a look at those yet, please go ahead, stop this video, and go ahead and take a look and review and read those documents, and then come back to the video and we'll discuss a little bit more of what you can expect for this semester. Now that you've had the opportunity to review those documents that I previously mentioned, let me talk about a couple of really important things that you'll need to know for this semester. First of all, you'll need to know what assignments are due each week. And to understand which assignments are due each week, you'll need to go to the Moodle page for this course. And when you open up the Moodle page for this course, you'll see a series of blocks. And the first block will basically say Course Introductory Material. And in that block, you'll find things like the syllabus. You'll find the documents that I've already referred to, what to expect this semester, the weekly schedule, those types of things. And then underneath that course introductory block, you'll see a series of blocks that'll say week 1 of 8, week 2 of 8, week 3 of 8. And you go in there right now, you're only going to see week 1 of 8 because it's the only one that you need to be working on at this time. But if you click on that link, or that block that says week 1 of 8, then you'll see all of the assignments, all of the activities that need to be done for this week. And basically what you'll see is you'll see a list of things like it'll say read chapter 1 and then the title of the chapter. Then there'll be a link for the class lecture videos. Then there'll be a link to some PowerPoint presentations. Then there'll be a link to the quiz for the textbook for this week. And then underneath that, if there are any other assignments that are due besides the textbook quiz, you'll see links for that. Each week you'll see its own block, and when you click on that block, it will give you all of the activities that are due for that week. The next piece of information that you're going to need to be successful in this course is to know when assignments are going to be due. And basically, the way this course is set up is all assignments for a given week will open at 12 a.m. Monday morning, and will be open and must be turned in by 11:59 the following Sunday. So you will basically have 7 days to complete your assignments. Now, keeping in mind, this is for your typical activities, your quizzes and your readings and your weekly assignments. When we have an assignment like an exam, the exam will not be open all week. The exam will generally be open for about a 3-day time period during the week. So when it comes to an event like an exam, I will put directions up there. We'll tell you exactly when it will be open and when it will be closed. So please make sure you understand that the weekly module that opens at 12 a.m. Monday morning and must be done by 11:59 Sunday evening, those times are different than the exam times that are due. So please, if you have any questions about that, make sure you give me a call. Okay? Now, the next thing I'd like to touch on is the source of information for your assignments and for your exams. There are going to be two basic sources of information for you for this class. There's going to be the textbook, where you'll get most of your information. You'll have your textbook quizzes that'll cover that material. Now, textbook quizzes cannot cover every topic in there. Textbook quizzes are designed to make sure you're reading the whole chapter and asking you a series of questions, usually 10 questions from the textbook. Okay? That information that's covered in the textbook, whether it's covered on a quiz question or not, is all fair game for the exam. You need to make sure you're looking at the PowerPoint presentation that I put up for you. That PowerPoint presentation is put together by the textbook authors. And I will go through the PowerPoint presentation that they've created, and I will pull out some things that I think we're not going to cover, or that type of stuff. So use those PowerPoint presentations kind of as a guide for you at what areas in the textbook to really be focusing on for the exams. Your second source of information for exams are going to be any lecture videos that I put up. Again, the lecture videos that I put up are not going to be designed to be extensive, exhaustive lectures over everything important in the chapter. What I generally do, we'll put up a couple of these lecture videos covering some topics that I think are really important, or that I want you to be keenly aware of, because I'm probably going to ask you some essay questions over that. Okay, so it's vital for you to be successful on these exams. You need to both be reading the textbook and following that outline or the PowerPoint that I give you, and you also need to be watching the videos that I place on the Moodle site for you and taking notes on those and being prepared to answer some essay questions based on those lecture videos that I place up there. Another important thing that I need to mention to you is, how do you access and view the lecture videos for this class? Basically, I use a internet-based program called Edpuzzle to create and allow you to watch my lecture videos. On week one's list of activities, one of the things you'll have to do is you'll have to sign up for and start utilizing Edpuzzle. There'll be some directions that'll walk you through how to do that. And once you sign up for Edpuzzle, anytime you click on the link for class lecture videos, it will take you to the Edpuzzle website. You'll log in, and then you'll see the lecture videos that are due for that week. So again, keep in mind that those lecture videos are going to be a big part of the exam, especially when it comes to the written essay or short answer questions that I ask in class. So make sure you understand how to register for Edpuzzle and how to use it. And again, if you don't know how to do any of those things, please get a hold of me as soon as you can. Now, the last thing that I would like to mention in this introductory video is where the points will come from for this class. We're going to have approximately 645 points in this class. Now, I say approximately because there may be a topic or an event that comes up that I'd like to have an assignment over that I'm not aware of right now. But when I say approximately, we're going to be within, 40 points of 645 points. And where those points will come from is 300 of your points will come from 3 100-point exams. You will have 110 points will come from your textbook quizzes that you take during the semester. About 135 of them are going to come from a series of assignments that I call elected officials assignments. And then 100 of those points are going to come from a paper that you will write during the semester, and that'll deal with an interest group that you and I agree on as a source that you need to do some research on. And then on top of that, you'll have some other minor points. Each time you take an exam, you'll have to answer a 3-question quiz, basically saying that you understand the directions, you know you have to work alone, you're not allowed to cheat, and you'll get 3 points for that. You'll have to do another quiz, which I call the academic honesty quiz, and you'll get some points for completing that. So those are kind of bonus points outside of the normal points we get. So that's why I say we're going to have approximately 645 points in here. When I'm computing your final grade, it's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to figure out how many total points we had, and then I'm going to figure out how many total points you earned. And if you earn at least 90% of the points, you'll get an A in this course. If you earn at least 80% of the points, you'll get a B in this class. If you earn at least 70% of the points, you'll get a C. And if you earn less than 70 points, but more than 60, you'll get a D. And of course, less than 60% will be an F. No assignments in this class are weighted, which means 1 point on an exam is worth the same as 1 point on an elected official's assignment or activity. Okay. Now, certain categories of assignments, like exams, are worth almost half of the points in here. Okay, but a point on an exam is worth the same as a point on any other assignment. So please make sure you understand that that's how I'll keep track of your grade. And as you're going through the semester, as you get a assignment done, that grade will be put into your grade book. It'll be your responsibility to make sure that there aren't any errors, that I don't make a typo or anything, that you're keeping track of how many points you've earned and how many points have been available, and it's going to be your responsibility ultimately to make sure you know what your grade is at any given point if you've got questions. Okay? So to wrap things up, we're not going to sit in the same room together ever, okay, unless you need to. So it's really important as we're going through the semester, at any point when you have a question about what my expectations are, or you just don't understand some material, please make sure you contact me. The syllabus gives you my email address, and it also gives you my personal cell phone number. There should not be any reason why we can't talk. I know you may be on a work schedule that's different than mine, but if you leave me an email or if you leave me a message, we should be able to work things out where, if we have to, we can physically talk either face-to-face or we can physically talk on the phone. Communication is going to be a big part of this course. So, if you have any questions, make sure you send me an email or give me a call. I look forward to a great semester, and I wish you the best of luck.